So this is what we were dealing with the end of the last episode. Skunk was trotting okay to the left, but I knew something was off, and as soon as we changed directions and went around to the right, it was extremely clear. You can just see how painful that is. And she had just gotten her feet trimmed, so that should have been a clue at the time, but you're always kind of baffled. And you can see that right hoof looks a little smaller than the left. And it didn't look that bad from underneath, but she started swelling there at those tendons, so that was really concerning. Thankfully, within a couple days, she was doing a lot better. So, there's Skunk's hoovy. And it looked great there. I believe that is where an abscess caused that lameness. So thankfully, it looks like it's blown out all the way. And hey, Skunk needs treats. So I got a treat. And she was swollen through here, but thankfully that has gone down. So the truck fixed, but on the way to get alfalfa hay, which is desperately needed. The air filter light came on, so spending more money. Hopefully I can ride in the morning, though. This will hopefully make it happier. I mean, that'll definitely make the horses happy, though, for sure. Finally, back at it. It's Wednesday the 24th of June. So I think we got the truck figured out. We'll see how Skunk does. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to do with her today. But they're happily munching on hay. Up here at the arena, it's been like, oh gosh, a week, I guess, since I've been up here. They've got the fans going, so hopefully it's not too loud, but it's a cool morning. Just getting going on a little nightmare. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see how she feels. I do need to work on her picking up that shoulder. So I think that's where we'll start today. She's thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. Nightmare is very tired after her ride. Yes, come on, sweet girl. She did well. We worked on picking up her shoulder. When I talk about picking up the shoulder, I mean when I pull in the inside ring, I want the shoulder to not just immediately fall in and turn to the inside. I want some bend in that rib cage, kind of like a C, so that it's not just a turnaround, it's a forward and around. And when they drop that shoulder, that in the barrel pattern can mean a hip barrel. So we really want them to go forward and around and have a little arc to their body. So she gotta get used to that. When I pick up the inside ring, we don't just drop in or pivot in immediately. We hold some shape and we come forward and around. So I'll try and demonstrate at some point. But she was a good girl. She loped really well. I've been working on, so when a horse lopes, they have leads. That's kind of the front horse. Dogs do it too. So if you watch a dog lope around, it's almost like skipping. One foot kind of leads the other. And you want that. You want to be able to cue a horse which lead to pick up, because they need to have the right lead when they're turning right and the left lead when they're turning left. Thinking of him as scrawny, but I think he's actually starting to grow a little bit. I'm going to try Skunk today, see how she's feeling. I'm concerned she might be still a little ouchy, so I might just be saddling her, walking her a few steps, getting off, but we'll see. Yeah, he's almost looking like a horse instead of a baby. He will be, let's see, 18 months. He was born in March, so he'll be 18 months. Yeah, let's see, he is right now, he's 16 months, 16, 17 months, so he'll be 18 months here soon. I'll start putting a saddle on him at the end of the year to get used to it, but I won't get on him until next spring. Ready to ride. Munching on hay. Hey, little buddy. Skunk's ready to go, though. Really pretty morning. It's actually not devastatingly hot. So, we're gonna ride in here though because it's muddy. The drama of backing out the trailer. There we go. We got it. We gotta think about it though. He'll get better. Okay. So I've been riding in what we call a snaffle bit, which an O-ring snaffle generally refers to this part of the bit where it's an O-ring. And then the mouthpiece, there is a snaffle mouthpiece. This is not a snaffle mouthpiece. This is a smooth bit with chain links. And so this works off the side of their mouths, and being smooth and fat is the least amount of pressure. It can dull a horse if you're pulling really, really hard and they're not responding to it. So on some horses, this will cause more issues. But you generally start a horse in something smooth like this. This is also an O-ring snaffle, but this, it's got little bumpies on it. So kind of as you pull, they feel that bumpies, and it maybe encourages them to turn more. This has a lifesaver mouthpiece. This is missing a chin strap. You really don't necessarily need one for an O-ring, how it pulls. This is a shank bit, and I think I've never had Nightmare in a shank bit, so I think I'm going to start in this. So first time in a curb, I'm leaving this pretty loose because as you pull, this will engage. That's actually really loose. But if you pull on both, it engages a little faster. The bit guard, so it doesn't bother her. This looks a little loose, but I'm going to start out with it loose. She's very stressed out by this. I don't know what's down there that's really exciting. Something. I'm probably going to play around with the poles. So, but I might have to tighten this up in a bit, but we're just going to start out with it loose. She's not a runaway, so I could ride her in a halter and be safe. It's just more getting those more refined movements that we're trying to work on that I'm using a little different tools, so we'll see. Skunk is feeling pretty good today. She was crossfiring, which means she had a different lead in the front than the back. So she was swapping leads in the back, kind of going to the right. So I think it was just that barrel. I had the barrels in a line and I was just going barrel to barrel circling. So that's not really the barrel pattern. It's just a little drill. And so this end one is the one she kept kind of splitting on. So right quick, I wanted to go over the mega. I've got Skunk entered for it, so it's going to be 2 rounds, and then you qualify for the finals. The top 35 in each division qualify. They did make an adjustment to the schedule, and they are selling individual additional trainers, so I will be getting there Thursday to take Nightmare through a little bit, and then I probably won't take Skunk through trainers, just she's run there a lot. So I'll probably just go up there and ride around Thursday, run Skunk Friday, Saturday, and hopefully make the finals. So look forward to that.